Hello everybody, welcome to the Rascott Memorial Gymnasium for tonight's game between the visiting Bellarmine Bells and the home team St. Francis Lancers. And buckle your seatbelts, it's going to be a bumpy ride. I'm Paul Cunningham, joined as always by my compadre, the retired mailman Terry Ward, and this place is raucous, to say the least, Mr. Ward.
It is full. They came. All the students are up on the stage. Even this place is so full. We're in a different position where our cameras are, our table, but we still can see the action, and we're about ready to get underway.
We are just about to tip it off here. We've got cameras everywhere. That's a shot from Sherlyn Meacham's camera. She is surrounded by a bevy of Lancers up on the stage, but being the true artist she is, she will prevail and come through for us here tonight. Just about to tip it off. And you may not even be able to hear us during this game. It is that loud and raucous here inside the Cobb. Lancer ball off of the tip. They'll work it around. Frazier gets it to Hewitt. Hewitt back up top to Stapes. They'll work it around. Alex Frazier with it.
Bells in a man-to-man defense.
Curtis Witt drives, jumper is up and good. And the Lancers are on the scoreboard. The Bells will bring it back up.
Curtis Witt's a sophomore starter.
Max Lee at point guard for the Bells. The Bells resplendent in their baby blue shoes. Because after they are Bellarmine Bells. Lee with the ball. Jumper on the way, left-handed shot is no good.
Witt with the rebound, bringing it down.
Dylan Tarpening on the shot for the Bells. Lancers will work it around, looking for that shot. Stapes with the ball, looks to come in. A fadeaway jumper is up, no good. Tipped around underneath. Frazier has the board, gets it right back to Stapes. Stapes is fouled. They're asking for a goaltending. Coach Mike Motil motioning that it should count, and they do count it. That'll have to be a goaltending. I'm not sure the official knew that, but another look at it.
There's the fadeaway off the rim. Arms in there. Underwood with the batted ball.
And the foul. I think they caught him on the, no, I'm sorry, it was Swain who got hit for the foul. Free throw is no good by Stapes. Bellarmine ball. Drive into the paint, dish off underneath. Block shot by Hewitt with the hand of justice. Witt with the ball up top. Drive to the hoop. Frazier lays it up and in. Alex Frazier.
Right
makes
down.
It a 6-0 St. Francis lead.
Right down the lane. Found that little opening and drove it. Nice play.
Another
here's
look
your
at
replay.
it.
Watch him. Frazier gonna get to pass out. Right hand side. Two nice long steps and he got to the hoop. Bells want to set it up.
Lob pass inside. They were going for the alley-oop to Underwood, but the ball hit the rim. Underneath, Frazier loses the handle. The Bells quickly out with it. Up the floor, the layup is up and good. The Bellarmine cheering section cheering that he is their freshman, and he must be because he's not even on the roster. Another look at the basket by the freshman.
Here, yeah, the ball's stolen.
Up top is Tarpening. Dylan Tarpening looks to drive. Now tries to get a pass off.
Lost the handle on that one.
He absolutely did. Stapes with a pass that is tipped out of bounds. It'll remain Lancer basketball. Noah Stapes to inbound for St. Francis. 4:38 to go here in the opening quarter. And a timeout called by the Bells.
Yeah, and I'd like to tell you that KMVT Sports would like to thank our all sports presenting sponsor, the Palo Alto Medical Foundation, part of the Sutter Health Network. Choose your PAMP doctor today.
Here's the standings of the WCAL, Mr. Ward.
And you can see, for all this ruckus and going to be a hard-fought battle, Bells at 1-7, Lancers at 1-8, and they're at the bottom. Midi always good at 9-1.
Here's the announcer standings.
There you go.
Games called in 2013-14-9 for Cunningham. Then the Mailman Ward down there at the bottom with
what can I tell you? Yes.
First one here tonight. Unfortunately, the lovely Miss Tina let you come out tonight.
Yeah.
And,
I like to. Congratulations, 9 big ones, buddy.
Well, you know,
you're the man.
We're starting to keep track. And,
you are the man. Well,
not that you're in the cellar, but
I did not know. If I had known that, trust me.
Oh, you would have talked to the wife?
I'm going to catch up.
Okay.
I'm going to catch up.
Okay. All right. A long three on the way by Curtis Witt. Shot it next to Bellarmine coach Pat Schneider. He was so far out. Losing his balance down on the floor. A turnover to the Lancers. Let her look.
Here's your replay. Coming down, dribbling it.
Just tripped.
Feet went right out from under him.
Yeah. They're going to bring the Coach Barry Ivers out there to clear out the court. I mean, they certainly don't want a kid to get hurt by hitting a wet spot on the floor. .420 to go here in the opening quarter. Nice pass underneath, but tipped away, and a whistle, a foul called on the Bells.
Number 23.
Curtis Witt tried to get it to Alex Frazier. Stapes inbounds it well down court to Curtis Witt. Witt will bring it up. Bells in his zone. They'll work it around. Witt looks to drive. Now he's got to get rid of it. Tries to get it to Frazier. Tie up inside. Frazier loses the handle. And over to the Bells it goes. Quickly up the floor comes Bellarmine. They get it to the freshman. He'll dish it off to Nazarov. Now trying to get inside. And a foul is called.
Nice pass.
Mesa Swain went to the basket. He'll go to the line to shoot two.
And Peter Hewitt got him on the arm. Here's a nice pass. It was a nice give, but Hewitt got too much of the arm. And there's your picture. There's a shot of the people on the stage.
Swain hits the first, and that takes some real concentration with the amount of noise that is going on in here at the moment.
Players have a hard time talking amongst themselves also.
Can't get the second, rebounded by the Lancers. Brought down by Chris Lewis. He'll bring it up. Lewis looks to drive. Now dishes away off an errant pass to Curtis Witt. Out of bounds it goes. Over to the Bells. Swain gets it down low. Spin move, another kick it back out. They tried to get it down to Nazarov in the paint. He couldn't do anything with it. Dish off. Shot is up and good. A nice floating jumper by Mesa Swain. He's got 3 points. The Bells have 5. He came out limping after that shot as he stepped on the foot of a Lancer.
Yeah.
Witt looks to drive, pulls back out. Now a whistle. They're going to say he stepped out of bounds. Another look back at the Bellarmine basket.
There's a drive, little give out. Nice little pop shot. Nice little floater, it went in.
There's a freshman with the ball for the Bells. Nazaroff dishes off, jumper on the way is good.
Good.
Knocked down by Dylan Tarpening, his first points of the night. And the Bells pull into the lead.
Long
three on the way, yeah. Noah Stapes.
Noah Stapes. Noah's a soft
drive, wow. Nice looking drive. But he's fouled on the way in. He'll go to the line to shoot 2. Look at the three-pointer by Stapes.
He's way beyond that line.
He just had time to set up and nailed it. So again, we don't have this freshman's name, but we do know he's a freshman.
Yeah.
So for tonight, he's Frosh freshman.
You got it.
At the end of the quarter, I'll try to get a Bellarmine guy and find out what his name is. Up the floor come the Lancers. Stapes wanted to take it, but didn't. Frazier dishes off. 3 on the way by Stapes, no good. Tipped around, rebounded by the Lancers. Put back, no good. Shot is blocked.
Nice block.
As Mahanovic tried to put it up, and he had the shot put back.
Nazaroff with that block on the other end.
Nice move inside. Shot is up and no good. Rebounded underneath. Cross court, Stapes. Yes! Noah Stapes is feeling it. He's got 8 points, and we've got a Bellarmine timeout. 1:19 to go here in the opening quarter. It is 12-8, St. Francis. We'll take another look at it on the replay, the last 3 by Stapes.
That's his favorite position over on the left-hand side. He hit it.
We did get a name on the Bellarmine freshman. It is Angelo Athens, as in the city.
And who's number 33 for St. Francis?
Don't know.
Okay.
Tip stolen away by the Lancers.
Hewitt got his arm up on that block.
Matt Tripaldi tries to bring it up quickly. It is tipped out of bounds by the Bells. It'll stay with the Lancers.
Tarpany knocked it out.
Number 33 is in for St. Francis, but we do not have him on our roster either, so we'll try to find out who he is. Fortunately, we have some other rosters in their program. I'll look at his picture and see if I can find him.
Yeah.
Shot is no good. Rebounded by the Bells.
Matt Tripaldi with that three-pointer.
Cross court, wide open, 3 on the way, yes!
Dylan Tarpany, senior.
He's got 5 points. It's a 12-11 ball game. Shot clock is off, 25 seconds to go in the opening quarter. An offensive foul is called against the Lancers, against Joe Mahanovic. And over to the Bells it goes. Let her look at the Bellarmine basket.
Just a nice nice pass.
Wide open.
Yeah. They were all collapsed on the other side, yeah.
And right in front of the Lancer cheering section, he calmly nails a 3. That's some nice shooting there by Tarpening. Athens brings it up for the Bells. Looks to drive. Athens with a lot of poise for a freshman. A reach-in foul is going to be called against the Lancers. It'll be on Noah States. They certainly don't want him to get in any foul trouble.
Yeah, well, that's his first. That's the 4th team foul.
Hot as a pistol. 3.2 seconds to go in the opening quarter. Kind of an ill-advised foul, too, when the player's going away from the basket. And another foul called on the Lancers with 1.2 seconds to go.
Now, that's the guy you don't want. He picked up his second, Peter Hewitt.
That's with 3 seconds left and you're out at half court, you don't want to foul him out there. He's not going to shoot from there.
Yep. And
you could probably just let the quarter run out. But the Lancers, 2 ticky-tack fouls. A shot on the way is no good as they try to get it away. But that will do it for the first quarter of play. 1 in the books. The Lancers in the lead, 12-11.
As a busy mom of 3 kids, I find it extremely convenient to access My Health Online. My Health Online's messaging service allows me to keep in close contact with our doctor.
Being able to email the doctor with questions gave us assurance that they do take an interest in the patients. That's why we've been with PEN for more than 10 years and keep adding members, the newest member.
They call them mellow yellow.
You gotta love high school basketball.
Bellarmine ball. Bounce pass inside is off of the Bells, I believe. They're going to say no, but it went off a Lancer, and not sure they got that one right. But it's a tough situation right now. It's noisy. It's a big game for these 2 teams. Any WCAL game is big. Tarpening way up top with the ball. Tarpening's got 5 points on the night for the Bells. Give off to Athens. Nazarov with the ball. Nazarov dishes back. Athens will take the jumper, no good. Or check that, that was Mesa Swain. And they're gonna say he got it off too late. And the shot clock expired, so a turnover to St. Francis.
Alex Frazier back in.
Matt Tripaldi brings it up for the Lancers. Very high zone, a 1-3-1 zone now for Bellarmine. Looking to trap the Lancers. 3 on the way is no good by Witt.
Joan Underwood with the rebound.
Tarpening with the ball. Tarpening looks to drive, kicks it out. Took Athens by surprise. Athens gets it back out. Jumper from the free throw line is no good by Underwood, and then a whistle. And a foul called against the Bells. Another look at it.
That was a nice little move. Jonah was open, just couldn't hit it from the foul line.
They called Athens with a reach in, and that's a tough call against Athens. Six and a half minutes to go here in the half. Frazier with the ball. Gets it up top to Lewis. Witt with the ball. Witt looks to drive, almost loses the handle, does lose the handle, is saved by the Bells. It's almost a jump ball, scramble for it, and the whistle, a traveling call against the Bells as Amador Nazaroff goes down. The Bells are incensed.
Here's your replay. Ball is stripped away just as it's going out of bounds. Max Lee flips it up in the air. Carpenter comes down with it and bodies rolling around him.
Coach Pat Schneider is giving the official an earful in front of the Bellarmine bench. And now he backs off and they'll resume play as it will be Lancer basketball. Frazier to inbound. Witt with the ball. Back up top to Lewis. They'll work it around. Frazier comes inside and a travel is going to be called on Alex Frazier.
Bells tied up Alex as he was trying to make his move down there. Here's Max Lee bringing it down.
To try to get it inside, stripped away, and the Lancers come out with it. Curtis Witt brings it up. A lot of yelling and screaming, but not a lot of scoring. Hewitt works himself inside, can't get it to go on the high hook shot that he took. Bells working around, shot up, shot good. Amador Nazaroff, his first two of the night. And the Bells retake the lead.
Nice little left-handed shot by Amador.
Witt with the ball, gives off to Frazier. Gets it to Hewitt. Hewitt looks, gets it back down to Frazier. Frazier loses the handle. A tie-up. Coach Botil trying to call timeout. And is able to do it.
Here's your last replay. Max Lee right here. Nice strong pass. Here's that left-handed shot by Amador. Nice little floater. Beautiful. Okay, and thanks to the Palo Alto Medical Foundation for their continued support of KMVT's high school sports coverage.
4:46 to go in the half. 13-12 Bellarmine. Lancer basketball. Noah Stapes to inbound. Lobs it into Hewitt. Hewitt gives to Frazier, drives in, can't get the slam to go. And a foul is going to be called as Alex Frazier went for the jam and he was fouled on the way in. That'll look.
Here's your inbounds pass. Right to Frazier going down the lane, and the ball got hit. That was fouled by Underwood.
Frazier misses the first.
Fourth team foul on the Bells.
Can't hit either, and rebounded by the Bells. Lee brings it up. Tried to get a pass underneath the tarpeting, and it was intercepted by the Lancers.
Those are hard passes.
Those are, I agree.
Yeah.
Witt with the ball. Witt takes the jumper, hits it. Curtis Witt has 4 points, and the Lancers are back in the lead. 4:10 to go in the half. Lee will take a 3. No, can't get it to go. Rebounded by Noah Stapes.
Off the front rim, Lee just couldn't get it to go. Here he
anticipated pass, and a foul's going to be called on Dylan Carpeting. And he had the timing just about downright to steal that.
We were looking right at him. I could see him coming for it.
Took a bad angle. Frazier to inbound. Gets it into Lewis. Witt. Gives off to Stapes. Stapes will take the three from the top of the key. Back iron, can't get it to go. Didn't follow his shot. Jonah Underwood with the rebound. Scramble forward, out of bounds it goes. Lancer basketball.
Good defense by the Lancers. Not too much substitution here, buddy. These Bells have been playing pretty much the same 5, 6, 7 guys. Yeah.
Witt with the ball, back out. Lewis down low to Frazier, kicks it over to the corner. Witt looks to come baseline. Now tries to get it back out, does. Back to him in the corner. He'll take a three.
You know he wanted
Can't get it to go. Frazier with the follow. Alex Frazier. Perfect timing, lays it up and in. It's a three-point Lancer lead. 2:45 to go in the half.
Alex had perfect position, was just able to get right up there real high.
Lee with the ball up top. Underwood looks to drive and can't get it to go, and the shot clock expires. And turnover to the Lancers. Good defense by St. Francis.
Good defense, you're right.
Let her look at the Frazier basket last time up.
There you can see, just perfect position. Nobody's really guarding.
Lancer basketball back up top. Hewitt, cross court, nice ball movement. Three on the way is good by Curtis Witt. Witt has 7 points. The Lancers have their biggest lead of the night. Lee with the ball outside, looks to get rid of it. Bounce pass to Underwood. Underwood has it tipped away out of bounds. It'll stay with Bellarmine.
Here's your last hoop. Pass right up top. Witt. Boom, nothing but net.
Max Lee to inbound for the Bells.
16 seconds on the shot.
Quick shot is up and no good. Missed there by Swain.
Bells are getting cold from that three-point range.
Rebounded by Curtis Witt. Witt will try a three again. Yes!
He's feeling it.
Curtis Witt. 10 points on the night.
6'2" sophomore from San Carlos.
Only a sophomore, and a foul is going to be called. A travel.
Travel.
Was called before the shot.
Here's Witt. Basket again on the replay. Got the rebound himself, bringing it down. You can see, he just took it all by himself. Nobody was on him.
The Lancers will slow the ball down a little bit as we're under a minute to go here in the half. They give it to Witt. Witt thinks about it. Witt thinks some more, tries to get in position. Now he'll take it. Can't get it to go. Off front iron. Rebounded by Lee. The smallest man on the court comes away with it. Bells trail by 9. Drive to the hoop. Layup is good. Nice move.
Nice move. Tarpany.
By Dylan Tarpany.
Tarpany, 6'3" senior.
Chris Lewis will set it up. The Lancers not looking to run here tonight. They're really being methodical on offense and trying to get an open three. Or get the ball inside. Witt backs out. 5 seconds. Now they got to take one. It'll be Noah Stapes. Can't get it to go. Tip back. No good. Tip again. Still no good. And we are at halftime with the Lancers in the lead, 22-15.
Ever since we moved to the United States, Palo Alto Medical Foundation has been taking care of our health. We love our doctor. She is always ready to listen to us and is very professional and answers all our questions and is very reassuring. PAMF has been there not just for my own family, but for the whole community, whether they're seeing patients or providing doctors for our free medical clinic.
Since 1982, KMVT15 has been providing media resources to the community. Yearly, we train over 300 youth through our video camps. We offer classes in all areas of media, from video to editing, photography, graphics, and much more. KMVT15 is your community resource, connecting communities through media.
Just about to get underway here in the third quarter, and before we can start, they are trying to clear the floor. It will be St. Francis basketball once they have enough room on the floor to start the game again. The officials seem ready to let him go. They're now just trying to get the timer together. They're checking the book.
Coach Motil over there. Official book checking fouls. I don't know.
Well, they've had all of halftime to check that.
Yeah.
All right, now it seems like we're ready to go. In the meantime, the cheering sections are happy to go ahead and battle back and forth, but now the basketball players will play, which is what we're here to see.
Yes.
Frazier with the ball.
Right on top. He's kind of open.
Frazier to Witt, they'll work it. Stapes to Frazier. Very patient Lancer offense here tonight. Good defense by the Bells. They come out in a man-to-man to start the second half.
They keep switching a lot during the course of the game.
We did see a lot of switches. Three on the way is no good by Witt. Tipped out and brought out by the Bells. Quickly up the floor comes Athens. Athens with the ball up top. Athens looks to drive, dishes out to the side. Three on the way is no good. Missed badly by Tarpening. Stapes to the other end. Stapes thinks about a shot, dishes it out to Lewis. Lewis to Frazier. Frazier thinks for a second. Witt not afraid to take it even from that location. And a whistle. And a foul against the Bells. It'll be on 21, Dylan Tarpening. His second foul. Alex Frazier to inbound.
Coach Motil telling the team to rotate.
Stapes has it brought back to him. Witt was for a three. Yes! Curtis Witt. He has 13 points. Tarpening with the ball. Gives off to Athens. Athens loses his footing for a second. Scramble for the ball. Rolling towards the sideline. Witt has it. Witt with the alley-oop. Can't get it to Hewitt. And the Bells come away with it. And a foul on transition.
Chris Lewis. Pass to Witt, wide open for the three, and he canned it.
Tarpening is fouled by Frazier. And that was an obvious foul.
Yeah.
.5:07 to go here in the third quarter. Choose that, 6:07 to go here in the third quarter. And it is a 10-point Lancer lead. Tarpening up top. Nazarov has it taken away from him, but then brought back out alertly by Athens. Athens will take the three. Yes! Angelo Athens hits the three. He's got 6 points.
Well, he's not afraid to take that little pop.
Oh, Witt, Witt thought about
not
it.
as a freshman, I know it. Yeah, Witt, the way he's been shooting.
Lewis with the ball. Lewis looks to drive, pushes back out to Witt. To Stapes. Stapes, for a second, had the idea to take one. Asked for a screen. Almost got it. Stapes loses the handle, out of bounds it goes.
Yes, he did.
And over to the Bells.
Yes, he did. Noah Stapes. 6'4", sophomore.
Amador Nazarov to inbound for Bellarmine. Bells will work it around. Athens takes it way outside, and now he looks to drive. Athens with the lane, off the glass and in. Angelo Athens just waited for that to set up.
Absolutely.
And a huge hole opened up for him to go right up the right side of the key. Hewitt outside. Frazier looks to drive up, can't get it to go, gets his own rebound. He's hammered. No whistle. The Bells come out with it. Layup attempt by Changers, no good. Tip back is no good. Then rebounded by Frazier. Quickly the other way comes Frazier. Witt thinks about it, comes in. Short jumper on the way, no good.
Batted up. Peter Hewitt with trying to keep it in play. Athens took it down.
Masa Swain came out with it, and he gives off to Angelo Athens. Athens goes to his favorite part of the court again, see if he looks to drive. He doesn't. Hewitt cuts him off. They get it down low, and Nazarov is fouled. It's before the shot.
You can see Ono holding on to the wrist. Here's your replay. Athens with a nice pass inside. Nazarov with the ball, but he got whacked right on the wrist.
Foul is on Noah Stapes. It's his second, and a timeout called.
KMVT thanks our sponsor, the Palo Alto Medical Foundation, for bringing you this season of high school sports coverage. Choose your PAMP doctor today.
3:51 to go here in the third quarter. 25-20, St. Francis. Shot of some of the crowd here tonight, and it, as we have continuously said, raucous. Reach in, no whistle. Bells come out with it.
Shongrass, we haven't seen him eat. Austin Shongrass in, number 11. Senior.
Athens looks to drive, kicks it out. Shot on the way is no good.
In and out.
Swain, the shooter, couldn't get it to go, and Chris Lewis brings it up for the Lancers. Witt gets it to Stapes. As you pointed out earlier, Terry, neither team really going to the bench a lot. The Lancers used to do that almost like a line change, but not tonight.
Not tonight, no. He's going with his, just what he's got.
Hewitt is fouled.
By number Masa Swain with the foul. He should pass up top. Tried one a nice little swooping hook type, and he got hit.
They're calling Hewitt Justin Bieber. I don't really see that big of a resemblance, but.
Well, you know, we'll see now.
But it is what it is.
Yeah,
hits it as the Bellarmine cheering section sings a Justin Bieber song. I must say the Bellarmine cheering section is creative. 3 on the way by Lee is no good. Scramble for the ball, and it will stay with the Lancers. That was actually a 3 attempt by Kyle Owens, not by Lee. Lancer basketball. Joe Mahanovic to go ahead and inbound. Lewis up top, gives off. Mahanovic. Shot off the grass, no good. Put back is good by Joe Mahanovic, his first 2 of the night. Athens with the ball. Bounce pass, reverse layup is good.
Nice play.
Dylan Tarpening has 9 points on a nice reverse layup. 7-point Lancer lead. 2 minutes to go in the third quarter. Tipped out of bounds. It'll stay with the Lancers. Let her look at the Bellarmine basket.
Here's a give right underneath, and he came underneath the basket. Boy, that's a nice little play. Tarpney. Nice bounce pass, too, amongst a lot of arms. Good play.
Lewis with the ball. He'll take a jumper. He cans it. Chris Lewis, his first points of the night. .140 to go here in the third quarter. Tarpening up top. Gets it down low to Underwood. Underwood tries to wheel and deal, and he lays it up and in.
Nice spin move.
Joan
Close to the basket.
His first points of the night.
Yeah, Joe 6'7", the junior.
A foul will be called, and it'll be a blocking foul against Underwood, I believe.
It is on Underwood, yeah.
Let her
Blocking
look
foul.
at the...
Here's your replay. Chris Lewis, nice little stop and pop.
Substitution is Casey Douglas checks in for the Lancer. First time we've called his name tonight. Lancer ball. Way up top and brought down there by Brian Garrett. Garrett tries a 3, he cans it!
He was way out there, Mike.
Brian Garrett enters the game.
He just came in the game.
And cans a 3. Makes it a 10-point lead. And a foul will be called on a reaching foul against Garrett. Let her look at it.
Look at Garrett. He gets the ball. Couple of dribbles in. And then boom, he popped right there. Nice little left-handed shot. Garrett just got the foul, though. Playing his man a little too tough. 4 team fouls for the Lancers.
Tarpening with the ball. Darby, a little miscommunication as Kyle Owens zigged when Tarpening thought he was going to zag.
50 seconds left.
Chris Lewis brings it up, 30 on the shot clock, so about a 20-second difference in the shot in the game clock as the third quarter winds its way down. Lewis takes a jumper, can't get it to go, tipped back up, no good. Put back again is way up top. Garrett will take a 3. Yes! Brian Garrett comes in. And within the first 2 minutes he's in the game, he hits 2 threes. 20 seconds to go in the third quarter. And a travel is going to be called against the Bells.
I saw that. Here's Garrett's second
no, a
three.
Foul. It's actually a foul.
Oh, okay. The ball was batted out on the rebound and went right to Garrett.
Foul was against Joe Mahanovic. Tarpening way up top. 10 seconds to go in the third quarter. They'll work obviously for the last shot. Tarpening looks to drive. He's tied up, and a whistle. We'll see what it's all about. And it's against Tarpening, an offensive foul. Another look. As he'll drive in, the Lancers draw the offensive
right
foul.
there.
Wow.
Tarpening, yeah. Tough call.
That was a tough call because it almost looked like Garrett pushed him into Mahanovic. 4 seconds to go. They're going to have to hustle. Garrett's going to have to put something up. He throws one up, and his prayer is almost answered. But there are 3 quarters in the books. It is a 13-point lead for the Lancers, 37-24.
KMVT15 provides an array of professional media services for businesses. Our video services include ribbon cuttings, grand openings, promotional, training, corporate culture, testimonial, and much more. By hiring our professional staff, you are helping to support our mission to provide resources and educational opportunities to the community. Give us a call today.
Fourth quarter just about to get underway. A shot of the Lancer cheering section.
You can see they're right on the floor.
And the event staff doing their best to make room for a bell.
Guys are yelling. Oh my goodness. Oh.
3
Garrett.
on the way, no good. Short, rebounded by Garrett. Lewis brings it up. Lewis looks to drive, and he is fouled on his way to the hoop.
Boy, you can see in Lewis's eyes, I was not going to be denied. I'm going to go the whole length there. Here's your replay. He just went right down. He goes, I'm taking this. Here I go.
Going to the house.
Yes. And he got whacked.
Lewis hits the first.
Nobody really in foul trouble. It's been a pretty clean game.
No, I agree.
Most players are, you know, there are 2 fouls. You know?
It's the second. Well, the officials have been letting them play.
But it's been a pretty clean game, too.
It has. I agree.
Yeah.
You're absolutely right. 3 on the way by Swain. No good. Tip back up.
Good
is
rebound.
No good by Athens.
Boy, he came charging in, just couldn't get it.
Lewis brings it back out. Tough defense by Athens against Lewis. Garrett loses the handle, tipped around, out of bounds it goes. We're going to keep it with the Lancers.
12 seconds on the shot clock. That's what they're going to have to work with.
And now they reset it to 12 for the shot clock.
Yep. Frazier coming in to get the inbounds pass.
Frazier in place of Mahanovic. Get it into Lewis. Lewis dishes out. Jumper on the way by Garrett. Can't get it to go. Tipped around and brought down by the Bells.
Boy, that was in and out, too. That was right on the money, though, for Garrett. He's got that eye. Underneath,
drive
nice
to the
little
hoop, a
move.
whistle. He's fouled, and it will count.
Wow.
As Mesa Swain. Another look.
Let's see the replay. He was down there. There's Athens give off. Frazier got him before he.
Now a mass substitution by the Lancers. We just talked about how they hadn't done that tonight, and
there he goes.
4 fresh players come on the floor for St. Francis. Mesa Swain at the line. He hits it. A 12-point Lancer lead. Witt drives off the glass, can't get it to go, but Hewitt is there and puts it back up and in. Peter Hewitt has 4 points. Quickly up the floor come the Bells. Having a tough time hanging on to the ball, and then a whistle is blown.
Number 4, Witt. Here's your replay. Down underneath. Here's a drive by Witt off, all by himself. As you can see, with Peter Hewitt.
Amador Nazarov to the line to shoot 1-and-1 as the cheering sections battle it out.
Boy, it gets loud. I think.
Nazarov hits the first.
I don't think I've ever heard it louder.
I agree.
To be honest with you.
Not since we've been telecasting here.
Yeah. I mean, the band may be here playing the music, but not this vocal.
So Nazarov hits them both. It'll be Lancer basketball. Full court pressure now by Bellarmine. The ball's tipped out of bounds. It'll stay with the Lancers.
Jonah Underwood guarding the man taking it out. Frazier. This is full court press now. Bell's got to do something.
He gets it into Witt. They continue with the pressure. They try to trap him in the backcourt. An errant pass out of bounds. It'll go to Bellarmine.
This is what the press does.
The Lancers are going to have to get used to that, because I'm sure Bellarmine will stay with that for the rest of the night. Athens gets
right
it
out of his hands.
Tipped away from Underwood.
Right out of Underwood's hands.
A trap. And a timeout is called by St. Francis.
And this game is brought to you with help from our presenting sponsor, the Palo Alto Medical Foundation, a Sutter Health affiliate. Choose your PAMP doctor today.
6:01 to go in the ball game. 41-29, St. Francis. The Bananas continue to peel out everywhere. Frazier to inbound. Gets it into Lewis. Lewis almost has it tipped away. It's off the foot of a Bell. They scramble for the ball, a race. And the Bells try to get to it. It's now a tie-up. They call the jump ball. Or no, Bellarmine wisely called timeout, I believe, so that they would have possession. It is a full timeout they're taking. So we have a break in the action. 5:50 to go in the game. 41-29 Lancers.
I was in a fire department training, and I had these shooting pains when they just shot right up into my temples. I went to Palo Alto Medical to follow up with my doctor. He found a heart murmur. It turned out to be an aortic aneurysm, which would have killed me had he not caught it. I don't really like going to the doctor, but I truly like going and seeing the guy. He's a great doctor, and he saved my life.
Shot of Coach Mike Motil as they break their huddle. Just waiting for the Bells to break their huddle, and they do. And we'll get back underway here in the fourth quarter. There's 5:50 to go in the ball game. Athens to inbound. They'll give it right back to Athens. He thinks about driving. He does. He puts it up, and he's fouled.
He's fouled by number 30, Peter Hewitt.
Another look.
2 shots. You can see Peter stuck his hand in there and got him going for the basket. It's Peter's 3rd, 7th team foul.
Athens to shoot 2. He hits the first.
We're going to see a lot of this young man for the next 3 years.
Can't get the second scramble. Out of bounds it goes, and it is Lancer basketball.
Coach Schneider keeping fresh legs in here. You're going to be going full court press now.
Lewis with it, has a man open. It's Witt. Witt will wait for his compadres to come back. Corbett, he throws it away. Athens comes away with it. Athens will look to drive, and then he'll dish it back out. The Bells will set up, and a reach-in foul is going to be called on Curtis Witt.
Curtis had a hard little 10 seconds there.
Well, and that's going to send Kyle Owens to the line to shoot 1-on-1, and they're giving the Bells the opportunity to creep back into this ball game
and
with no time coming off the clock, going to the free throw line. And the Bells will certainly accept that charity. Can't get it to go, rebounded by Frazier.
Boy, that hurts. You give him that opportunity, you've got to take advantage of it. That's Frazier.
Frazier with the ball. Mahanovic is fouled. Foul will be against Athens, I believe. It is. That's Athens' fourth foul.
Yeah.
So the freshman in foul trouble now. So far, Schneider will leave him in, though. Coach Schneider for the Bells will go with his freshman. Garrett with the ball. Garrett jumper, no good. In and out, rebounded underneath by Tarpening. Athens brings it up. Tarpening looks to drive, goes for the layoff. He's fouled on the way to the...
That's his fourth foul. Frazier replay, Athens with the ball. There's a pass out to Tarpening. Try to get underneath. They're killing themselves.
Tarpening misses the first. Gets the second. Athens will come out now. They'll send Max Lee back in for Bellarmine. Garrett with the ball. Lancers get it over half court. A man open. Mahanovic has his shot blocked, and the Bells come out with it. Tarpening with the ball. Tarpening will take a three. Tarpening will hit it. Dylan Tarpening has 13 on the night. The Bells pull to within 8. 4.5 minutes to go in the game. Noah Stapes has 8 points on the night, but all in the first quarter. He hasn't scored since. Mahanovic with the ball now to Lewis. 8 on the shot clock. Get it to Stapes. Stapes gets it down low. They'll try to dish it out. Shot on the way from the free throw line is good!
That was a big basket.
That was huge. He threw up a prayer and it was answered.
No time left.
Makes it a 10-point Lancer lead and brings this raucous crowd to its feet. Blocking foul along the baseline as Underwood drove. Another look at the last basket.
Here's your last basket. You can see the clock was winding down. And that's the number we don't. He just turned and topped it and bounced around a little. Big basket.
That was the 10th team foul against the Lancers. So it'll be double bonus now for the Bells. Underwood to shoot 2. He hits the first. gets the second one to go. Kyle Owens comes back in for the Bells. He's in place of Austin Changris. Pass down court and out of bounds it goes, back over to the Bells. I'm not sure who that was to.
He thought Stapes was going to go down toward the basket.
Oh, all right. Because Coach Len Christensen was open, and he would have canned it, I know. If he was eligible.
Bells are not doing this full court press well at all.
Athens back into the ball game with the ball. Gives off to Tarpany. Tarpany looks to drive. He's pushed. Fadeaway jumper and whistles it back. Marked badly. Garrett moves to the hoop, lays it up, can't get it to go. Scramble for the ball out of bounds. You're going to say he stepped out of bounds. You're going to give the ball to the Bells. Athens to bring it up for Bellarmine. 3:05 to go in the game. It's an 8-point Lancer lead, but the Bells gaining momentum here. And a foul on.
It looked like 50-25.
It's going to be against Brian Garrett.
Mr. Garrett.
That will send Kyle Owens to the line to shoot 2. Owens is 0 for 1 from the line tonight. Hits the first. Hits the second. More fresh legs come out for the Bells as they go with the full court pressure. The Lancers have not been handling it well so far. Noah Stapes to inbound for St. Francis. 2:58 to go in the game. Intercepted by Tarpany, a ill-advised pass. Tarpany loses the handle.
I don't know where it was going.
Underneath, Underwood to the hoop, lays it up and in, he's fouled it out. Jonah Underwood has 4 points here in the fourth quarter.
Here's your replay. Look at that. Bells fans coming down, tripping under Jonah in. 3-point play here.
Underwood can't get it to go. Rebounded by Hewitt. It's a 4-point game. 2:45 to go. Lewis brings it up. Into the corner. Stapes with the ball. Stapes loses the handle, but Frazier was there to save it, and a timeout will be called by Coach Motil as the Lancers want to talk about it. 2 minutes and 30 seconds to go in this ball game. It's a barn burner. The Lancers in the lead, 43-39. Crowd continues to cheer. Typical Bellarmine St. Francis game. Bellarmine in the first quarter had 11 points. They only had 4 in the second, 9 in the third. They have 16 here in the fourth quarter as they have pulled themselves right back into this ball game. Brian Garrett with the ball. Garrett looks to drive, lays it up off the glass, can't get it to go. Scramble for the ball, Max Lee comes out with it. Max Lee almost fouled by Garrett.
Geez, Garrett had a good shot at the rim too.
Yeah.
Just didn't go.
Tarpany dishes off. Shot on the way is no good off the back iron, missed by Swain. Frazier comes out with it. He'll give off to Chris Lewis. The Lancers will slow it down.
Good play by Frazier, slowing it down.
Witt has it. Witt thinks about shooting. Witt does shoot. Witt cans it. Curtis Witt says enough of this foolishness. Let's score some points. He's got 15 on the night, and with that, the Bells will call a timeout. We'll take another look at it.
Here's your replay. Up on the top, Witt with the ball, nice spin. Didn't have much of a look, but he converted. Nice shot.
Just needed a small opening. He took advantage of it. 1:42 to go in the game. 45-39, St. Francis. The only place where there are seats up near the rafters. If you want to sit on a girder. Last year at Rascov, the Lancers were building a new gym, though it hasn't been decided which gym they will actually host the games in. It's a to be determined, but they are building a new gym next door to this one. But this has been a great place, a great home court advantage for the Lancers.
You're right on the field here. You are right on the court.
Drive to the hoop underneath, reverse layup is no good. Rebounded underneath by Frazier, but then he throws it out of bounds. They're going to say it went off of a bell, and it'll still be Lancer basketball.
Yeah, it went off of Nazaroff.
Mesa Swain tried the reverse layup, just couldn't get it to go. 1:25 to go in the game. Witt will bring it up. Witt looks to drive. Witt almost loses the handle. Nice bounce pass underneath.
Yes, it was.
I believe.
It was. Underwood got up high.
Hewitt was, they haven't counted it yet. Yes, they will count it. And Hewitt will go to the line.
Here's a replay. We'll be able to see it for ourselves. Watch Underwood underneath. Came down to Hewitt. Nice pass underneath.
Great shot by Sherlyn Meacham on the camera underneath. 1:12 to go in the game. It is an 8-point lead again for St. Francis. Hewitt at the line to shoot one. And Hewitt hits it.
Got the roll.
And it's a 9-point Lancer lead. 1:12 to go in the game. Substitutions taking place. Athens with the ball. Athens looks at his footing for a second, puts a shot up and off the glass.
Boy, that was a prayer.
Angelo Athens hits it, and then the Bells quickly call a timeout. We'll take another look at it.
Watch Athens. He's just dribbling down on his own. Tripped a little, turned well. I'm going to get rid of it. And
wow.
Boom.
It's like a horse game. 1:04 to go in the ball game. 48-41 Lancers. A massive cheering section here tonight for St. Francis.
Yes, it is. Having a good time, too. I love this.
It is a good time. Frazier to inbound. He's going to baseball pass it all the way down, and the Lancers can't handle it.
That's
no time goes off the clock.
Ill-advised.
Ill-advised. It was ill-advised. Absolutely.
You didn't have to get it in right away like that. Here's a replay. He just tried to, he thought he was quarterback. Right out of bounds.
Athens gives it off.
Well,
long three on the way is short, no good. Tarpening goes for the rebound. They try to get it in, and out of bounds it goes. Back to the Lancers as Kyle Owens couldn't get the three to go.
You're switching on every offensive and defensive play here.
They are just trying to get people in as quick as they can to get fresh legs out there. The Bells want to keep a tough defense out there. Witt with the ball. 45 seconds to go in the game. Oh, nice pass underneath. Lewis flips it up. He can't get it to go, but he's fouled.
He's fouled. Fouled Massa Swain.
Let her look at it.
There's the Bell taking it nice and slow. Hewitt at the top. Bringing it down. Got underneath the key. Nice underneath from Chris Lewis, and he'll be taking the foul shot.
101. Oh, excuse me, it was a two-shot penalty because he was on the shot. Substitutions for the Lancers and for the Bells. Again, just getting fresh legs out there on the floor, or as fresh as possible at this point in time in the game. 39.3 seconds to go in the game. Lewis hits the second. Makes it an 8-point lead for St. Francis. Mesa Swain to inbound. Swain will bring it up. Swain looks to drive, now he'll back out. Up top, long three on the way, no good off back rim and rebounded by the Lancers. A foul will be called, and that's just about it. For the Bells, as some of the cheering section for the Lancers upstairs begins to exit the building.
I gotta admit, a lot of times I don't know what they're saying.
I don't either. I'm not sure they do either.
They're ready to storm the court.
Curtis Witt to shoot 1-1. Hits the first. Witt, only a sophomore, almost certainly relishing this moment.
Yeah, he's had a couple good threes too, bud.
He's got 16 points on the night.
There you go.
And 17. 21.9 seconds to go. Tarpening with the ball. Stolen away by the Lancers, and a foul, quick whistle, foul called on the Bells.
Tarpening tried to reach in and just take it away. Here you'll see it. Just Tarpening just trying to grab the ball and couldn't get at it.
Both free throws missed. Bellarmine ball. Long three on the way, no good, out of bounds. No, save, scramble for the ball. The Lancers have it. Quinn has it. Quinn has it stripped away. The Bells will bring it the other way. And the buzzer sounds, and the Lancers come away with a huge victory as the fans swarm the court to congratulate their fellow Lancers. Oh my, what a mob scene here at the Raskob Memorial Gymnasium as the Lancers come away with a hard-fought victory, 51-41 over their arch rival, Bellarmine Bells. We would like to thank our producer-director, Bobby Chastain, Tim Erskine, Lisa Tesler, Sherlyn Meacham, Linda Weeder for bringing us this ball game tonight. Our camera crew, we'd like to thank KMVT Sports would like to thank St. Francis High School for allowing us to bring you to this ball game here tonight. For all of us here at KMVT, for my retired mailman friend Terry Ward, I'm Paul Cunningham. We'll see you next time.